Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back. So today I thought I would do my April favorites. I'm a little bit late with this, but I wanted to share some things that I've been loving. Most of them are not new, but I haven't maybe talked about them in a while, and one of them is new. I've never talked about it before. So let's jump right in and get started. I don't have a ton of them. The first product I'm going to talk about is a powder foundation, and I will say I've owned this powder foundation for a long time, and I was never really successful with it until I saw Wayne Goss talk about this foundation in a video, and he did a demo of him putting it on his skin, and I thought, why doesn't it really look like that on mine? I own that. So I went back and played with it a little bit more, and I really like it. So I'm talking about the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten Foundation. I wear the color Fair. It's just a powder foundation. I've been using this for a few weeks, ever since I saw Wayne's video. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, I have quite a dip in mine already. So I do like how this looks on my skin. I will say, to use it as a foundation only, it's not quite enough coverage for me. It's sort of a light coverage, light to medium coverage. You could build it to medium. And I will occasionally just use this, but I love this for setting my T-zone when I'm using any foundation, but specifically I've been using it with my IT CC Plus, and I really love this. I put this on, and then I just used this little Makeup Forever brush that I've talked about forever. This is the 140, yeah, the 140 wavy Makeup Forever brush. This is great for like buffing this in right here. I buff this into my T-zone. My pores are invisible all day. Even I go to do my touch-up and I'm like, wow, it still looks amazing. And I don't think it looks cakey or anything on my skin. So I was really surprised when I went back and started playing with this, that how much I really like it for, you know, setting my foundation. Like I said, for me it's not quite enough coverage unless I'm just having a sort of light makeup day, and then I will use this all over my face. You do have to build a couple layers to get decent coverage, but it never looked cakey. So I have been loving this, and I've owned this forever, and now I'm glad I didn't throw it away because I really love it. So this was my first one, and you can buy this at Ulta now. I think I probably got this at in a kit on QVC a long time ago, but now they sell it at Ulta, so you could get it. And again, I wear the color Fair, and it's a pretty good match for me. It's not extremely fair, so I think there's an even lighter one than Fair that you can get, but love this. Okay, I've also been loving my MAC x9 palette in Burgundy x9. I love this palette. I've owned this for quite a while. It's a great, this is what I'm wearing today. It's a great mix of, there's some nice mattes in here, there's some satins, some of the Velux, whatever they call them, there's some frosts in here. This is a really nice palette, and for those of you who don't know, MAC recently dropped the price on their eyeshadows, so you can get this whole palette for $32 instead of $40. Their bigger palettes, their 15 pan palettes, are now like $65 for 15 shadows, 15 full-size shadows. So I think these are a really great deal, and I've been just reaching for this every day, doing simple eye looks with it. Even today, while I might look a little more dramatic, I only have 2 shadows from this on my lid, on my eyes, that's it. So I really do love this. There's a great combination of colors, I think, in this one particularly, but all the ones from the x9 collection, I really like them. I think it's a really great deal. It's a way to get 9 shadows for $32. Really good deal. Oh, this is new. I also bought a new MAC mineralized blush. I do think this one might be limited edition, but I'm sure you can still get it. This is from the Future MAC collection, I believe it's called, the Future MAC collection, and this is a really beautiful soft blush. This is in the color Ray Beam, and it's one of the mineralized blushes, which these MAC mineralized blushes are my favorite blushes from MAC. They rank right up there for me with the Chanel blushes. I love these. The way they lay on the skin, they're just beautiful. This one is a little bit more, a lot of times the mineralized blushes have a lot of glow to them, which I like. It's not shimmer, it's just glow. This one is a little bit more, I don't know if you can tell, it's a little bit more on the satiny side, so it's a little softer. It's not matte, but this is just a beautiful, soft, peachy pink. You're not going to be able to see it swatched on my skin. This is what I'm wearing today. It does give you a decent amount of color, but I will say that unless you are, you know, sort of fair to light, I think if you have medium skin or darker skin, I'm not sure this is going to work for you, but if you're, there's a good look at the color. It's like a really beautiful, maybe it's more pinky. There is a little bit of peach in it, but I just love it. It's called Ray Beam again, and it's beautiful, beautiful. I've been reaching for it every day. It goes fantastic with this palette. Love it. I also, when I was in shopping for this, bought one of these new MAC, I believe this is called, okay, let's get the name right, Versacolor Stain. This is the new MAC Versacolor Stains, and this is in the color Tattoo My Heart. So, first of all, I love this color. It's what's on my lips today. It's just a nice corally color. It's a decent amount of color. But I really do like the product, and typically I do not like lip stains like this. And when I first started to try this, so first of all, it comes with a doe foot. It's a pointy doe foot. When I first started to put this on, I didn't like it at all because it seemed like it was, first of all, it looks very, when you first put it on, it's very milky in color, and then it kind of goes on like it's settling in all your lines, and then like 30 or 60 seconds later, as it sort of gets to the texture it's going to be, it's like everything melds together on your lips and all your lip lines disappear and that kind of thing. And it's really comfortable to wear, I will say that. So I'm not going to tell you that this is moisturizing, but it is not, it doesn't feel dry on my lips at all, and they wear really, really nicely. There's no, when you first put it on and for the first hour or so that you wear it, it has a bit of a glossy finish. I've probably had mine on for, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half now. It has a bit of a glossy finish, and throughout the day it sort of wears down to more of a lip stain. But it stays really nice. It wears off really sort of evenly, so, you know, as the product is worn off and you're left with the stain, your lips still look really nice. So I'm really surprised at how much I like this. I'm going to try a couple more colors because this is really nice for summer because it feels relatively lightweight once it sort of settles in. And it's just really nice, and they come in a ton of colors. This again is the color Tattoo My Heart, and I believe these are permanent now at MAC. So I believe you can get, and there was a pretty wide range of really nice colors. So I might try a couple more of these because I really like how it lays on the lips, and it's nice to have something that you can just kind of put on. I will say it is one of those that it goes on kind of thick when you first put it on, so you have to do the lipstick trick with your finger so it doesn't get on your teeth. But these are really nice. You might want to go stop at MAC and check them out. This color is, I mean, you can see it there on my lips, but I'll swatch it for you. It's really pretty. What do I have on my hand there? It's a beautiful coral color. That's how I would describe it. It's beautiful. There's a lot of pigmentation to them. They have some nice nude ones, but I thought, I don't know, with a nude, I'm not sure I want a nude stain on my lips. So this one is really, really nice though. Tattoo My Heart. And the other thing I've been using a ton, and I thought I would talk about again, is my RMS Living Luminizer highlighter. So this is just a cream highlighter, and it does look scary because it looks like it's white, but it's not. It's just sort of like, when you put it on the skin, I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. It's just sort of this glow. You just get a glow from it. There's no white color. There's no chunks of glitter. If you are looking for like a soft, natural, everyday highlighter, these are amazing. And I think this is relatively expensive. I think it's like in the $30 range, maybe 30, it's between $30 and $40, but this will last you forever because you only use a tiny little bit of it. I really, really love RMS products. I own a few of them, and every one of them that I've purchased, I've really loved. I love a couple of their powders. I might talk about them later, but this is really, really nice. I got this, like, I probably wouldn't have purchased this, but I got this in my Beautylish Lucky Bag. That's how I sort of came to know this product, and I really, really like it. If you like, again, if you're looking for an easy to use everyday highlighter, this is amazing. And it doesn't look like overdone, and it just gives you a soft glow, and you don't have to worry about too much powder. You just tap this on with your fingers and out the door you go. So this is also a favorite. So that is all of my favorites for this month. Again, I've been wearing very simple makeup throughout the month. We are still, thank you everyone for your comments about my new edition. I will definitely, maybe I'll try to put some pictures at the end of this video for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram. You know, we are still working with Molly to on her behavior, so I'm hopeful one day you will see her in the back of the videos like you used to see Murphy, but right now when I'm not watching her, she has to be corralled in a location where she can do no damage. But she is coming along. Her health is getting better, and she's super, super cute. So I will put a couple pictures because she's definitely a favorite for this month as well. I will put a couple pictures at the end of the video. That is it for today. Please share with us in the comments what some of your favorites were for the month, or if you had any fails, I'd love to hear about those as well. That is it for today. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all again soon.